Hey guys, it's Abby from Make Life Your Runway, and I'm here with my weekly makeup basket. We are going to talk about all the makeup that we pulled last week. We are going to put it away. Well, actually, we're not going to put it away. We'll talk about that in a second. And then we are going to pull makeup to use for the upcoming week. So if that sounds like something you'd like to watch, then just keep watching. Here we go. Alright guys, we pulled a ton of makeup last week from our 90-day fiance themed makeup basket. And I got through this much using it all at least one time. So I'm really proud of myself for that. I did not get to these items. I did use some stuff that's in here. But I'm going to go ahead and just move it to the floor. And we'll just talk about makeup. I am just surrounded by makeup. I love this for us. All right, my dog Morty, my 15-year-old Pomeranian, he just entered the room. He's like, oh, we're filming makeup? I'll be right there. So this week on my channel, I did post my 2020 makeup favorites, and I did a little get ready with me using these products. So if you're curious what I chose out, make sure you check out this video. I'll have it linked down below, and it's also just the last video posted on my channel. So those products are sitting here, and I'm actually going to leave them. So here's what we're going to do. These are the neglected makeup from February that we used all month long. I'm going to just throw everything in this basket, and then the video that's going up next week, I'm going to film another makeup organizational video where we'll put away, this will be full of makeup, full makeup, basket of makeup. We're also going to reorganize this, all of my makeup, because I got another clear container and I want to move my eyeshadows down, and I might have to move the shelves. So we'll just do all of that together. You guys love when I do makeup organizational videos with you, so that will be next week's video. Also, I think Vicky, maybe a subscriber, suggested pulling green eyeshadow palettes for March. So we'll also pull my green eyeshadow palettes in that video as well. So make sure you're subscribed. Alright, and then this shirt I got off Amazon. I'll link it down below. I'm trying to find my style, y'all. I'm trying to find my style. So, yeah, that's that. Okay, here we go. Makeup. So, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Highlighting Palette. This is one that was, like limited edition. But I have, for like 6 weeks now, had it out to use, and I just don't have any desire to use it. So we'll put that in the declutter bin. Lots of bins in here, but this is declutter bin. And we just add to it as we go through makeup, where we're like, nah, it was okay. Declutter. All right. I did actually end up using the Jeffree Star Orgy palette. You guys know I pulled a lot last week, mostly just out of fun of the theme, the 90-day fiance theme. But I think I did pretty well. Like, I got through a lot. I use the Lorac palettes. I love them so much. We used volume 4. So freaking pretty. And then we used the old school. This is one of my original high-end palettes. This is volume 2. So we love that. So we got through that. Okay, there were some products I was like, I don't know. And I actually really enjoyed them. So one of them being the LMR. This is old packaging. They've recently rebranded their packaging, but this is the Fairlight blush palette, and I did end up liking it. I mostly used this color, and this color didn't really venture here, but I loved how like luminous they were. They were easy to apply, that perfect realm of pigmented but not too pigmented. So I did actually end up enjoying this, and we will for sure keep that in the collection. I used the MAC one a little bit, the Ignite Face Wonder palette. Looks like this. It's more natural, but I do enjoy it, so we'll put that back. Alright, this one, the first few times I used it, I just like couldn't make it work. But this last week, it was actually stunning. So this is the Tarte Park Ave Princess palette. It's a contour palette. I'm pretty sure it's discontinued at this point because I had gotten it on clearance. But I made it work for me, and I loved it. I just used like kind of bigger diffusing brushes to make it work, and I loved the look that I created with it. So I'm excited to play with this again in the future. We'll put it back for now, but that was very nice. And a lot of these palettes I just tried to hit once, like the Contour palette by Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Film Star Bronze and Glow. Had to at least hit that up one time. As well as the ABH Rosewood Bronzer. These bronzers or these powders are beautiful, and I love this color on me. It's like a true sun-kissed color. So, love her. One that I wasn't really sure about, the Summer Haze Diamond Glow Powder by Artist Couture. I loved it. I just love it so much. Even though it's a loose powder, honestly, it isn't that difficult to use because there's just like the right amount on the lid that I can use, and it creates like this really pretty natural glow. So I'm going to keep it. I think I just need to reach for it more and not like get myself upset like, oh, it's going to make a mess, I shouldn't use it. Just use it. I didn't actually get to the Born This Way powder by Too Faced, but I know I love this one. Wait. I used it one time, actually. I used it one time because I just didn't want to go 1 week without using it while it was pooled. So, love that, love that. Use Hourglass Luminous Flush. Super pretty blush color right here. It's nice and like springy. I was going to say peachy, but like springy. Then I use these two a lot, the Flower Beauty and the Milani foundation. Loved the use I got out of these. I actually don't find this Milani foundation to be like as full coverage as people say it is, and I don't find it to be cakey. So I don't know if that's just because I apply it with a lot of illuminating products, but I do actually really like this, and I didn't buy it for a long time because I have dry skin, and I had always heard that was a cakey formula, but I didn't have that experience with it. Huda Beauty Bombshell. I used this a couple of times, and I pulled a mini, but it's in my gym bag, but we'll put that back. I actually used these two and loved it. This is Pearl by Becca Cosmetics. Very blinding. And then this is a Maybelline Molted Gold. This one I neglect a lot, but I love it as well. Love that. I forgot to pull a primer last week, so I pulled this from our Project Pan, which we'll go through that here in this video, so we'll just put that to the side. Okay, so what else? I think the rest of this I'll leave in. The only products I didn't get to that I pulled was the Too Faced Salted Caramel. We will put it back, but I did not get to use it. Ooh, blinded. There we go. Still haven't got to this NYX blush. I'll keep it in here. The Mauve In Out. It needs to be loved. I don't know what's wrong with me. So we'll pull that. And I did not get to these other like cream eyeshadows from Believe in Beauty and this loose pigment. So we will keep those in there. So I think we did pretty well. Oh, I'm going to put back the e.l.f. Bite Size Pumpkin Pie palette. This was in my Makeup Basket Express, which I did not pull to show you guys because we're going to keep it the same. My makeup today is from that Express basket, and I really like it, but I found on my 5-minute makeup days, I don't wear eyeshadow. It's just easier. Like, it keeps it 5 minutes, so I just pulled the eyeshadow out of that basket, which was this e.l.f. palette. So we're just gonna go a little while without putting eyeshadow in there and just keep it complexion products. And I'm also like almost done with a lot of the products that are in there, maybe a few more weeks. So that's really exciting. It makes me want to like keep all the same products in there. So we'll have a lot of makeup to put away in that video. That plus the 20 and 20 products, like, love that for us. Just love that. Also, in my Wednesday video, if you watched my 20 and 20 makeup products. I mentioned this nail combo, but I wanted to mention it again here in case you didn't watch that video, and to give you an update if you did watch the video. So I use the bonder here from Orly as a bottom coat that it won't chip as the top coat, and then my nail polish is this Sheer Luck color by Orly. And guys, I painted my nails on Monday and it's Friday morning as I film this, and there are zero chips in my nail polish. Like, it's wearing a little bit at the ends, but literally, like, that's best case scenario for nail polish. I think a large part it is these two products, but I think this one's really good as well. So we love that. I think I was gonna try to do like every other week for my manicures, which would put me at the Tuesday coming up. Trying to decide if I want to skip it or go for it this week. I don't know. I'll decide. But I'm going to pull a nail polish just in case I decide to skip it. Alright, so that was everything that we had pulled. That was a lot. So let's dive into the collection. And there's no really a theme today. We're just pulling makeup and starting to incorporate the Project Pan items as well. So let's head on over. So if you're new here, this is my makeup collection. It's just displayed on a shelf. So we have eyeshadows, then we have lips, concealers, random small eye stuff. Then we have powders, foundations, and primers. Then we have mini face products, palettes, bigger face palettes, blush, mix. And then this is blush, bronzer, and highlight. So it's kind of all over, and we're going to organize it, like I said, in the next video. So as far as eyeshadow, so it's kind of like a free pull what you want type week. So what is coming to mind? I don't have anything in mind actually, so let's see. Ooh, okay, this is an older Natasha Denona palette, but I've seen a lot of people talking about Natasha Denona here recently on Instagram and on YouTube. So I think this is the gold palette. This is like, was gifted to me, incredibly generous that someone passed it along to me, because it is a really, really expensive palette and it's often neglected in my collection. So I think we'll go ahead and pull this for the week, and I like that you can get natural looks, glam looks, more intense looks. So let's just pull that. That's gonna be fun. And wow, I haven't pulled this palette in a long time. It's actually called the Star palette, my bad. Gold palette is a really pretty one that is not this one. So yeah, let's enjoy this for the week. Love that for us. And I don't think I'll pull anything else. I really haven't been wearing eyeshadow in general. So yeah, we'll just move down. All right, for concealer, I'm going to pull a Project Pan concealer, which is the First Aid Beauty Hello Fab Bendy Avocado Concealer. This is in the color 2. And it is a little bit like my skin color or darker, but I have an e.l.f. concealer that lives on my vanity that's lighter, so I think the two together would be really nice, and I'm going to try to focus on this one for a while in my weekly makeup basket so we can start making progress in it for Project Pan. So that's going to be our concealer. As far as, I skipped over primer, and let's pull a Project Pan primer as well, and we'll do this one. I grabbed it last week because I had forgot to grab a primer, which is random. I never do that. But this is the Too Faced Hangover RX, and it's called Major because it's just like a bigger package. And I love this stuff so much. I've gone through so many of them, but we'll just kind of focus on this one for a while because I honestly don't have a lot of primers outside of my Project Pan because I'm trying to get through what I currently own. So yeah, that will be our primer. Foundation. Okay, we'll hold on to foundation until we get to that part of my collection. But one thing I do want to pull before we get there, so I'm good on lips. I don't feel like I need to pull lips. We already talked about concealer. These are just smaller primers, like travel size primers, so we'll skip that. These are empty. So then it just leaves this little guy over here. Like, I don't really know what I want to pull. I don't need a mascara to pull until the end of the month, so we're good on that. I kind of want to try playing. I think it's time to play with these false lashes. They've been in here for a while, as well as the glue. I don't want to pull any of these singles. Okay. These MAC lashes came as a free gift with purchase from Ulta like a while ago, maybe last October. And I hadn't worn them because I didn't have glue. So I think December-ish, I got this duo glue. It's just like a travel size duo glue, all day hold. It's white, clear, dries invisible, and it's a lash adhesive. So I'm going to play with these. I don't know that I'll do it on camera because my lash applying skill is not great, but if it looks good, I will take pictures. So I think it's time that we play with these. Also, I've been watching Juicy Jazz. She did, what was it, a Target shop with me, and she showed lashes that were like kind of natural looking. And I don't know, it just really intrigued me more than usual because usually lashes don't do much for me. I'm always been like a mascara girl, but I'm kind of interested. Like, maybe I could be a lash wearing girl. I don't know, but I want to play with it, especially before the glue dries out, both on the lashes and in this tube. So we'll report back next week on that. All right, so we'll go down. We have a sleeping dog. Always and forever. That's where he goes. I think what I want to do is pull two foundations. I want to pull my Project Pan foundation, and I want to pull like just a regular one that's not in a project to play with both. Okay, that's about all we're gonna get. I'll just reach in, Morty. It's fine. I'll make it work. Okay, here we go. Alright, we're going to pull these foundations. The Tarte Rainforest of the Sea is my Project Pan foundation, and it's going to live up in my vanity until it's done. But I don't want to neglect other products in my collection, so if I can pull one other concealer each week or every other week, and even if I just use it one time, I would prefer that over not touching it at all. So the Tarte one is in Fair Light Neutral, and it does expire in October, so I want to use it up before it goes bad. I've gone through a full one of these before, and I love it, so we don't want this to expire. And then, like I said, even if we get to this one time, I think it will be a win. The Revolution Conceal and Hydrate, mine's an F4, and it has a pump. I don't know if you guys watched my Get Ready With Me from a couple of months ago where I'm like, I forgot there was a pump and I was confused. But it has a pump, and we will use this for the week as well. We pulled a primer, and like I said, there aren't very many primers in here. I think there are just 2 actually. So we're trying, the end goal is to use all of this up before purchasing anything else. I didn't really buy very many primers or foundations last year. I bought a couple, but not as much as I had in the past. And as many of you know, I'm on a 6-month no-buy, which we are officially in month 3 of. So at the end of this month, we'll be halfway through, which is really exciting. So I think it's helping me to not have so much product coming in, so I can actually get through product, whether that's give it away right away, so it doesn't have to be thrown away, or just actually using it up. So that makes me really excited. As far as powders go, like a finishing powder, I have 2 that I kept in my basket, so we'll just go ahead and keep them. We have the Laura Mercier. This is the translucent pressed powder, which I really like. And then we have the L'Oreal Hydra Perfect powder, which is newer to me. Mine's in the color translucent 916. So I'll just use these for the week, and we won't pull any more from my collection. Additionally, I love having a pressed foundation powder in my both beauty room and restroom. So we have the It Cosmetics, and as you can tell, she is loved. Days that I just like want quick makeup, I'll do concealer and a pressed foundation, and I really like how that look is. It's just very like natural and airy, but still covers up the redness and darkness under my eyes. So that also is living in here, along with 2 finishing powders. You guys, if you know, you know. Makeup Revolution, Bacon Blot and Banana, and Hourglass Dim. So those powders always live in my vanity, and we just always kind of work through them. So I think as far as base, good. We have primer, we have foundation, we have concealer, setting powder. So that leaves blush, blush, bronzer, and highlight. For bronzer, let's grab into another Project Pan item, which is this guy, the Urban Decay Beach Bronzer. Mine is in Sunkissed. This one just needs to be finished up, and I think if I stay committed to it for a month or so, we can get that done. So we'll pull this for bronzer, but for blush and highlight, I don't think I want a palette. I think I want to stick to the singles. Ooh, let's pull Laura Geller. Which one did I pull recently? Let's pull Laura Geller. These are beautiful blushes. This is in the Baked Blush and Brighten Pink Buttercream. These have a little bit of like a glow to them, so it almost looks like there's a highlighter even if you don't use a highlighter with them. And the Baked formula, you can't really overdo it on the cheeks. They're just really stunning blushes. So we'll pull this one. Oh, we do have that NYX blush as well, so maybe that's good for the week. So we do want a highlighter. Let's come over to the side. Okay, so highlighters. A lot of these I've used fairly recently, but this one I haven't. This is Ofra Blissful highlighter. I don't think I've used this one in quite a while, so we'll grab this. A lot of the highlighters are in the makeup that needs to be put away. That's why they're like so bare looking. We have pulled our bronzer. We'll try it on its own. It might need something to like mix with it, maybe, but we'll try it on its own first. These are more blushes, but I think we're okay on blush. I think pulling more than 2 is just not realistic for getting through them. Here are the products that we're pulling. I just wanted to kind of go over them again real quick and swatch the ones we didn't swatch. So with the powders, like I said, we have the L'Oreal Hydra Perfect and Translucent. And I'm kind of wipe them down a little bit too. We have the Laura Mercier Translucent, the It Cosmetics Celebration Illumination Foundation, and mine's in light. Hourglass Dim, and then some of these, I have so many makeup products that have broken packaging. This being one. We'll just wipe it down. That's Bacon Blot Banana. Okay, and then I wanted to swatch these Ofra Highlight and Bliss. Okay, like, come on now. So pretty. Then we have Laura Geller. This one is in Pink Buttercream. Oh, what a beautiful peach color. Like, I know blushes don't always swatch the best, but you can see that sheen, right? Right? So pretty. Then we have the Urban Decay Beach Bronzer and Sunkissed. It's older. Well, they kind of rebranded it like last year, the year before last, but it's been out for a while. You can see it does have like that nice sun-kissed, kind of like orange hue to it. That one's really nice. C4, I will go ahead and swatch this foundation for you as well. Ooh. That might be a little dark for me. I guess we'll find out. Not sure. I guess it's been a couple months since I used it. And then the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea and Fair Light Neutral. This one's typically a good color. Yeah. So you can see that this one is more of like a neutral, almost maybe a yellow color, where this one is a little bit of a pink tone. I don't know if you can see the difference there, but this is typically a better color match for me. But you know, with makeup, y'all, we know how to make it work for us, okay? Like, I think we've all, for the most part, watched so much makeup YouTube that we know a lot of tips and tricks to make things work. Okay, we don't need to swatch those or this. Again, I'll show you this. Really pretty. Really pretty. And let's go ahead and swatch these two as well. So this is the NYX. We swatched this last week, I think, but Mauve and Out. It's like more of like a fall winter color, but I guess it's still technically winter. So we can definitely get some love out of her. And then finally, the First Aid Beauty Bindi Avocado in number 2. A little bit yellow, and it might be too dark, but like I said, we can always make it work. All right, let me wipe this out. Alright guys, this is what we're looking like. We have all of our powders, and then you saw me put all of this together. Bless you, Morty. And then I just added the foundations here, the concealers here. This is the one I was saying, the light one, e.l.f. Camo Concealer. This one is in Fair Beige. And then we already have some lipsticks out, so that's why we didn't pull any. And then my setting sprays just live right there, so we didn't really need to pull any of that. That's why we didn't pull any lip products. Those are mostly just Project Pan from 2020 Project Pan. So that is everything. Oh, guys, hold on. My neglected nail polish collection. I said that we would pull a nail polish to use for the week, and I'm kind of feeling like a purple tone because spring is soon. What is it, next week or the week after? So this is Zoya. Okay, this is Odit, I think is how you say it. This will be a really pretty spring color, so we'll grab that. You can see my nail polish. I'm so hit or miss with my nails, but I'm on a good streak right now. And this is stored like, you know, upside up, right? Or right side up? I don't know. But that's how it's stored. We'll just use it with the Orly top and bottom coat, and we'll see what that looks like. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for being here. Subscribed. If you are new, subscribe so you don't miss me. Turn on notifications so I don't get lost in the YouTube world. I hope you are all well, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.